Hey guys, welcome to your at-home workout day number 2. Teresa and I just finished doing our general warm-up sequence. If you haven't already, please go back and click on that video, do your warm-up again so you're nice and warm, and then we're going to get into this workout. So today's workout is going to be with just a small set of equipment. All you're going to need is a pair of dumbbells, and I know a lot of you do have a set of dumbbells at home. Teresa's going to use a set of 15s here. That's what we've got. If you do not have dumbbells at home, grab a couple of cans of beans or canned anything else. We're using jackfruit. As a bonus, we're also going to put a link to our favorite jackfruit taco recipe at the bottom of this video. So if you like tacos, give these ones a try. So for today's workout, like I said, dumbbells only. There's going to be 5 movements. Teresa's going to demonstrate the movements. I'll talk you through them a little bit as well. There's going to be regressed and progressed versions of each of them. Once we've shown you all the movements, we're going to have you do 3 to 5 rounds. Teresa's going to go through the first round with you guys, and then we'll leave you to finish them off. So, ready to get into it? So our first movement is going to be a split squat with the dumbbells on each side, or the cans of jackfruit on each side. So here Teresa's trying to keep her chest up. She's bringing a knee right down to the floor. If you'd like for comfort, you can grab a pillow and slide it right underneath your knee. For that one, we're trying to keep the front foot well grounded, back foot on your toe. If you would like to do a regressed version of this one, you can just shorten your range of motion a little bit. So we're just gonna go till you're comfortable. That's great. Just going a few inches down and a few inches back up. We just wanna feel that quad working. Now, for our progressed version of each of these, we're actually just going to double up the rep range. So the rep range that we're giving you guys is 8 reps on each leg. If you want to make it harder, you can go right up to 16 reps on each leg or anywhere in between. So that's our first movement. Our second movement today, you're just going to need one of your dumbbells or one of your cans. We're going to get into a split stance position, and then you're going to support yourself on one knee, and then you're going to do a bench row with the hand holding the dumbbell. As always, we want to keep a pretty neutral spine here, and we're thinking about pulling that dumbbell back and up towards the hip. We're not pulling straight up at your chest. We don't want to do a bicep curl. We want to feel this right back here in the lats. So, that's our standard version. For a regress version, we're going to use a lighter weight, and we're going to use those cans.
Ooh, I feel the burn.
Now, even with the cans, if the weight isn't that heavy, there's no reason we can't still be really focused on the muscle we're trying to use here. So we want you guys really thinking about getting a good squeeze in that lat. I like to often tell my set of clients, think like you're wearing a towel. You can't use your hands, you don't want it to drop. So you're really trying to squeeze just behind and below those armpits to keep that towel on. I've also heard this cue as squeeze an orange in your armpit, make orange juice. If you want to do a more progress version, again, we're just doubling up the reps. So going from 8 reps to about 16 reps on each arm or anywhere in between. Our third movement today is going to be a Romanian deadlift. So we're keeping those weights high up by the waist to start, and then we're pushing your butt back. Think about reaching a wall behind you, and you can actually stand right in front of a wall and reach back if you need a little bit of cueing to just tap your bum against the wall. We still do that over here. She's trying to keep her back straight again. Taking a breath into her tummy each time to hold a good core brace. And she's really trying to feel out that stretch on her hamstrings. Now, the same as with the other movements we've done so far, regress this. We're going to take down the weight. We're going to use our jackfruit cans or our cans of lentils or chickpeas or any other non-perishable goods that we've all stocked up on. And if you want to progress this one, again, please double up the rep range. Our fourth movement is going to be a floor press. So we're going to grab our dumbbells. We're going to lay back. We're going to make sure our shoulders are pinned into the floor. Try to really roll them down, set them in. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. And then we're going to press those weights up overhead and bringing them right down to the ground. And we're just going to pause for a brief second before you press back up. We don't want to bounce the elbows off the floor. I like to cue keeping a straight wrist here and the elbow right under the dumbbell the whole time. If your elbows stay under your dumbbells, you're going to be pressing in the right direction. Now we're going to do 8 of these as well. If you want to regress it, switch to your cans. If you want to progress it, try going right up to 16 reps. Okay? And for our last movement today, you actually don't need any dumbbells. And actually our cans are going to be the progress version, I think. Mm-hmm. So for this one, we're going to be doing bird dogs in a box is our standard version. So bird dogs in a box, neutral back in a quadruped position. One leg's going to come out, opposite arm's going to come out. We don't want to actually raise those above your torso. Think about pressing out through your heel and pressing out through your hand. And then with your hand, you're going to draw a box. And so Teresa's just going to draw a box there. And you can see again, she's not raising her foot too high or her hand too high. We're not trying to arch through the back. We're trying to keep it neutral, keep a little bit of core engagement and a little bit of glute engagement. Now for this one, if we want to regress it, we're just going to hold the bird dog position. We're not going to do the square at the front. And if you want to progress that a little bit and get in a little bit of a more intense shoulder burn, you can grab your can and draw your square. So there's just a little bit of weight added. And if you have weights at home up to maybe 5 pounds, you can use those as well. If you have weights as heavy as 15 or 20 that you've been using for the rest of your exercise, you're welcome to try with those, but it's a pretty heroic move. So that is our 5 exercises. Again, we're going to go through them each for 8 reps, and we're going to do 5 rounds. So Teresa's going to go through 1 round right now, and then at the end of that, we'll leave you guys to do your other 4 rounds on your own. Okay? All ready?
Let's do it.
So Teresa's going to do this one with the dumbbells. So she started with 8 reps each leg on the split squats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, and we're switching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really squeeze the butt on the way up. And 8.
Good. From there, just 1 dumbbell. She's going into her bent over row for 8. Flat back, pulling back towards the hip, squeezing that lat.
Eight. And I'm going to switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
From there, she's going to grab her second dumbbell again. She's going into her RDLs. And just go until we get that nice stretch on the hamstring and squeezing the glutes.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Good, and then she's taking it to the floor. She's gonna set her shoulders, plant her feet, keeping the elbows under the dumbbells, and pressing up for 8.
Sue, these ones are for you. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And she is gonna finish off with her bird dogs, and she's gonna do 8 each side here. So she's gonna draw 8 boxes. And Teresa's being brave and using the can while she does this.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoo, she burns. 7 and 8.
Okay guys, so that is 1 round. Like we said, we'd like to challenge you to do up to 5 rounds. Let's try a bare minimum of 3 though. Let us know how it goes. Leave a comment, shoot us a message, shoot us an email, whatever you like. We're gonna do our 4 more rounds now. And let us know how you enjoy those jackfruit tacos.